A small ship within without a reflection of Chinese. Booyah! Give me some takusugi. Give me some oruku drink. Give me some takusugi. I'll be made with after being impressed by the dark night. I'll never forget how to walk the road of my greatest dream. Hey, when you're in trouble like this, the resolution might be warm and lost when you join the party. You feel as though some more words will come from the lady. When you're in trouble like this, the resolution might be to come in lost when you join the party. You feel as though some more words will come from the lady. Give me some takusugi, give me some oruku drink, give me some takusugi. Watcha. Give me some takusugi, give me some oruku drink, give me some takusugi. Even the doctor is not aware of my circulator.
Ahoy, everyone! We're doing Final
Great.
Fantasy today because I'm going to call them scheduling errors. It's not like I've never slept through a stream before.
You know, there is one minor inconvenience here,
Yes?
and that is I'm not getting audio from the thing.
Try right-clicking on the image and see if that brings up a volume slider. It might have gotten muted.
Yeah, I mean it is not muted. It says stream volume at 100%.
Let me try this then. Okay. Capture this. Do the thing. Okay. I gotta do a checkbox now. Also share application audio. Okay, Discord updated and made that thing you have to opt into.
Thanks. Cool.
I would rather that
audio.
work opposite, where you have to check to not do it.
I know, right?
So we're in Dracula's castle.
Yes, we're in Daryl's tomb. Wow, we got a piece of Genji gear. That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't remember where Genji helmet came from.
Yeah, there was some chest somewhere.
Mad Oscar.
Ooh, 7 flush. Doom pollen. Ah, fuck. That changes his targeting to us.
Let's just
Hey, this sucks.
It's like we're right. That didn't actually do very much damage, but
yeah.
I mean, we're right here.
So the step counter will, I'm pretty sure, guarantee us an encounter there, but battle works on different RNG. So
that's up, right. Or is that up, right, down, left? Will that work?
You can do it that way. Yeah.
I said it and then I immediately forgot it, so I'm gonna do the Joker's trick, which is snipping tool. Monsters.
Monster in a box. Check out this guy.
It's the presenter. Let's see how you deal with this.
Gigavolt.
Well.
Yeah, this one you might have to target, which is unfortunate.
Do I have to? Oh, this is he's going to attack the shell. I see.
Ah.
That's
okay.
Fine. I have 18 softs.
Okay. That's good.
Give him the bird.
Chock-a-bop. Uh-oh. Into the shell.
Now, if these games have taught me anything, it's you don't attack while the shell is hidden.
Oh, it missed. That's actually lucky because he would have counterattacked.
I imagined he would, but I've got Runic up, so he was probably... I would probably slurp his Gigabolt.
Can't slurp that. Unslurpable. Of course, we did teach everyone, like, curative magic.
Yeah.
So... Oh shit, right. Well, that's a way to give 25 MP to self.
Wait, no, we're fine.
Oh, your mantra?
I'm remembering my mantra, although I might have put my mantra incorrectly. Yeah.
Okay. Well...
I'll just have her do it. That's like the simplest way.
I mean, the chainsaw is,
The
putting in a lot
chainsaw
of work.
Yeah, the chainsaw is doing R, L, X, Y. And we'll have help from... There we go. I remember my mantra.
Nice. Aw. I really wanted triple airship. That's a very powerful move.
Mugu Mugu.
I think at this point, like, we've seen all of the presenters' tricks.
Yeah.
There's strong counterattack against the shell, there's hiding in the shell, and there's turning you to stone. I don't think it's got any more than that.
I'm a single target myself, as you do. What if I just try annihilating you? Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Chainsaw eventually works.
Yeah, the thing... I mean, it only had like 10,000 health overall, I think. So, something like that.
I got a Dragon Claw.
That's your treasure. Dragon
Claw.
Claw.
I don't know what that is. Is it a equipment or is it a relic? Pearl element. It's Pearl. Well, it raises McGower by 1, so it's got to be pretty good.
Yeah. And your Vigor. Don't count out Vigor.
You'll never catch me counting out Vigor. Okay, how's your Serapum coming along? You've learned everything.
Yes, we have mastered Serapum.
How close are you to level? Not close, but not far. I could give you this so you can learn Doom and then you can get HP. You're learning Stray, which is to say you just want HP. I'm gonna guess you're similar. Yeah, you're farther away. You should learn something worth learning. Here, you learn Carbuncle.
Yeah. More people having access to Warp sounds good to me.
You're learning. Okay, you've learned all you can from Fenrir. Gimme is never useful in Final Fantasy, so maybe that's silly, but you're still on Maduine, but you're about to learn Maduine.
Yeah, so there's like a short list of monsters that like percentage is good against an FF5, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's true here too. I just can't remember what they are, or if they're even like dangerous enough to bother with. They might absorb this. Yeah.
It's worth trying. They won't absorb this.
Revivify.
Yeah, tap into my giant stack of Revivify. There we go.
Okay. Blast them with fire. Nice.
And they drop Revivifies, of course. Okay, Potion. Potion has finished off with Maduine. It's either Serapum to get life or Shiva to get Rasposmos. Let's stick Shiva on. I got a Man-Eater.
Man-Eater.
That's a dagger, and I don't have anybody who uses those. And it lowers your power, so I'm not going to use it.
Like, Potion can equip it. And it does the Man-Eater thing.
It deals extra damage to men.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's not back row, okay.
It is not.
Daryl.
Daryl.
It's Daryl, my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl. Dillahan.
That's right. Level question mark Pearl. Behold.
You cannot parse this sprite whatsoever. Actually, I can kind of see a skeleton with a head, but if it's a Dullahan, it shouldn't have a head.
In the back there, it's a skeleton riding a chariot being pulled by flaming skeleton horses. You could eventually get there if you stare at it long enough, but
no, but a Dullahan doesn't have any. It doesn't have a head.
You shouldn't. You're right, but you know.
I did the input wrong. Wow. There we go. Give him the gems.
Straight up Pearl. This is why he's the boss of this place. Like all the other undead, he just vanquishes them with Pearl power. And he's like, get the fuck out of my face. I'm guarding Daryl's tomb here.
There's a stolen head. That's what it is. This guy isn't weak to holy, it doesn't seem.
Indeed not.
Let's try this.
We could scan him.
You're right.
Scan him?
I could scan him. EF scan? No, but you have Cure 2, which you may as well use.
Well, scan would be toward the bottom of your list because it's a gray magic.
There you go.
Ah, scan. There we go.
Level 37.
Right.
It's
only got 7,000 hit points left. Weak against fire. Hey,
okay.
Morn Star. Just learned fire. Yeah.
That does more than I can just... Suplex is actually doing work here.
That's awesome. Yeah, he ain't surviving much of that.
Hooray. That was actually the last boss I defeated in Dark Souls 2 Randomizer, was the Undead Chariot.
Oh.
Only instead of the Undead Chariot, it was the Ivory King. It's the DLC boss of DLC 3.
I see.
Yeah, Suplex should have been a Monk Limit Break 3. You would never see it. Because I think I can count the times I've seen DPS limit breaks on one hand. It's almost always tank limit break.
Wow, really?
It's like
How times have changed.
I would see him to like survive like raid specific like wipes. I'd like the Shadowbringers one against the hero. That one required a tank limit break to not die.
The only time I have ever seen a tank limit break was in like one specific Alexander fight, where it's like, okay, and now you're supposed to use tank limit break, and so on. But no, I mean, marching orders is DPS limit break when you get it. Unless you're holding on to LB3 for healers, so that things, you know, you get like one do-over in case everything went to shit.
Yeah, I've seen that more too. I mean, I probably saw DPS limit break as a skeleton there. I probably saw it plenty and just never remembered it because it was so it's like obvious, not worth remembering. This brings back a lot of memories.
Which I will project on the back wall here.
All good airship designers wear purple fur coats with mini skirts. That's what the professor taught me, and and she wasn't an airship designer though. She just had like super motorcycles.
You know, it's the classic short skirt, long jacket.
Yeah.
Look, you know.
I'll win the Falcon from you, and I whip you in a race.
Big talk buster.
So did Potion like construct a giant mausoleum for his a dead woman he liked?
Yes. The only other person on the planet who had an airship. Or do you like chewing on my wake?
I got a wake for you right here, pal.
Yeah, presumably he put Dullahan in charge of guarding her tomb or whatever the hell.
This is what being a potion mogul gets you. Oh, and she left the atmosphere and died.
Yeah, something like it.
I like how this is a horizontal. This is a like vertically mirrored texture.
Now you can see the scene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where they just flipped it. Listen, you got to save space on the cart.
Look, it looks nice. Whatever.
I mean, it looks pretty. They should have put that behind the cliff so that you could like see all of it.
Oh, it took him a year to fucking find the body. Ugh.
All we found were her bones.
Hmm. This is the Falcon? The Falcon.
It's a better looking airship anyways.
Yeah. And it doesn't have an entire casino in it, so it can actually go fast.
Yeah.
Okay, like a very important line slid right past us there.
What, that potion has
Uh,
friends?
Well, no, before that, where they said we can attack Kefka's fortress from the air.
Yeah. It's like
that little
burying a
throwaway
tower.
line? Yeah, I didn't, it took me a long time to figure out how to actually complete the fucking game, because I didn't remember that they had said that.
It was a bird. The bird went to a town. This might be useful later. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name from Blue's Clues, addressing the audience. They brought me here, but I'm allowed to forget the airship
Yeah, you can
controls.
fuck off. World's your dang oyster at this point.
Doesn't look like
There is
ours.
one very special thing that I hope happens to us at random.
There's only 4 of us. It's Miranda.
It's Miranda.
Actually, does my airship have a free in? Or does it not anymore now that it doesn't have a casino?
I don't think it has a free in anymore. Like we don't have anyone on staff. You can go inside it, but I think it's like menu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we do have staff.
Mm-hmm. There's an ugly chair.
Mm-hmm. Pretty atrocious.
A room with
A nicer looking chair.
a room with
Oh.
okay. This is all airship captains need to be happy. A single chair and some
An
drapes.
empty room with a window, drapes. The machine room. Look at it go. And yeah, that's it. That's all we got.
We still have an old man on staff because old men are the future.
Yeah, weird old men are the glue that binds this game together. Like any.
Let's make some bed coin for him.
Speaking of a coin, I can think of a use for some of ours.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, explore Miranda. They led you here presumably for a reason. I don't remember what it is. Also, crystal shit.
You can buy
Just-
towel robes.
Mhm.
And dark gear. Oath veil. Well, you know what, sure.
It's actually pretty good stuff. You know.
So I need, it's gonna, after you told me to spend my money on things, I'm gonna come here and spend my money on things that aren't what you said to spend money on.
Oh, well, I didn't say yet. But, you know.
I can use the trump card now that I'm not,
Yeah, now that we're not in, like, everyone is undead zone.
Yeah.
Mm, tasty.
Tell me about Narsh.
I forgot that this NPC was here. This is actually kind of dope. Oh. Or maybe it's just, I will show you where these places are if you...
Nah, we won't show you where they are. We'll just show you what they look like. Where
true.
this is in relation to where you currently are, you don't need to know.
Look, the world's not that big. Just go to places. Doma Castle.
I wonder if the poison has gotten better. I saw the
Definitely
bird.
maybe.
Gravity Rod. Swordbreaker. Falchion. Geen.
Hmm.
Do you ever just squeeze a bird? I asked you a question. Do you ever just squeeze a bird? My friend doesn't want to answer my question. I used to be a thief. I climbed the tower of Kefka's followers in spite of the danger, but I had to turn... Okay, so there's treasure in Kefka's place.
Ah, that is the he was talking about Kefka's followers tower, not Kefka's tower. It's a different thing. I made silk roses once. Just for grins, basically.
Okay, so they're rebuilding Mobliz. Okay, we're learning about teal.
Mm-hmm.
How does Eris know what Teal's handwriting looks like?
Ah, yeah, you know. Presumably there was, like, I don't know, some downtime on the whole adventure. They compared notes.
Okay, the bird's going to this town.
Well, there you go. A clue.
So it's the trick here that Teal has been inadvertently sending letters to a woman with the same name as his dead wife.
Well, no, he's just impersonating that soldier that got hurt in Mobliz. You remember that guy?
Sure. Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah. Well, there was a guy who had worked for the Empire, but got wounded, ended up in Mobliz. They had this whole carrier pigeon conversation. Then he mentioned his girlfriend in Miranda. Presumably Teal took this to heart and decided to do whatever the hell.
This guy is fucking moving. Schmovement. Well, that appears to be all that is here in Miranda.
Mm-hmm.
So we will leave.
Now, you could go to that place that they indicated.
Yeah.
But what I would prefer to do is go to Jador.
I gotta remember how to open the map.
Select, I think.
It's start. Not that I know where Jador is at.
I mean, the world hadn't changed that much.
Well, I don't remember what Jador is. Is it the mountain that we found Sabin at?
No. It's the posh people town. It's where we learned about the existence of Maria.
Yeah, the opera place. I remember the opera. The town was such a non-entity.
We went to the town before we went to the opera house.
Yeah, well, they told us where the opera house was.
Right.
Is it this?
No. We were kind of right at it when we were talking about it.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
I thought this was where the bird landed.
That's Zozo. That is where the bird landed. So south of here should be Jador. Like before you get to the little isthmus. Yeah. And what I want to do more than anything is go gambling.
I do love gambling.
So the auction house is still running.
Art that evokes the end of the world is popular now.
Bid on items. Okay. Hopefully it's a real one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, real.
A hero ring.
A hero ring.
That's not very...
It's not what we're actually here for.
Yeah.
You could purchase it. We don't really need it, though.
The text is just kind of going on its own. I'll pass. This is not working how a auction typically works.
Oh man, we might not have enough money for what we actually want.
Oh, we'll try it. We have 18,000.
Yeah, we might have to come back.
Okay. I'll off to Zozu, I guess. I could take the Chocobo there.
You could.
If I had a reason to. I think the only reason I would ever take a Chocobo is to try to have messed up Banon sprites. That does seem to be the best use of a Chocobo.
Yeah, there's no one who, like, gives you a reward for riding a Chocobo around the world or whatever the hell.
Everyone in Zozu lies. He's telling me about Vespers.
Yeah, this guy's still here.
Yeah, thank you. Do you still lie? Yeah.
So, never heard of it.
We got Gabblegak. I don't know. I thought these guys were the same guys we fought last time.
Yeah, these are regular Zozo enemies, so they will vanish. Goodbye.
And they'll give me $5. Yeah, the closest one to a level is Potion. And you're learning Shiva, but I guess you probably shouldn't. You have a lot of MP.
You could have even more if you give him Fenrir.
I could. I should give Fenrir to someone else, though. Yeah, you can learn Siren. Get some more HPs. Yeah, you can get Fenrir. Although you really don't need Fenrir. What about you? Want shoot? Yeah, enough of that. You can get well, you already learned Fenrir. That's why you have so much. That's why I have so much MP. But you can have more when you level up. There's just corpses everywhere. I'm not afraid of Harvester.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are all chump tier at this point. You can really do whatever.
Although I was never afraid of Harvester. And I never will be. They might be lying about being corpses. It's Hades Gigas.
Mugu Mugu?
That is destroying these guys' balls with yeah, there we go. An
Yeah.
aura burst. That's what. That's
Blasting
what we
him
do.
right in his huge diaper.
Typed up giants. Climb the stairs of a building with the cafe sign on it, and you can find a path leading to Mount Zozo. Yeah. With this rust rid, you could open that door. You know what? That's cheap.
Purchased Rust Rid.
Even though this is probably going to be a lie. Was it a rare?
It is rare. Rust Solvent, look at that.
Slam Dancer. I guess I'm just wandering around seeing where things are at.
I mean, that guy did give us a pretty specific direction.
Yeah, but he was probably lying.
Hmm.
So I need to... I think with a cafe sign on it is what he said. So that's why I went into the thing that had the inn sign on it, because I thought he was lying. Climb the stairs of the building with the cafe sign on it, and you can find a path leading to Mount Zozo. There are no stairs here. Yeah, whatever. I mashed through my blitz input, so it's going to be like, huh?
Man. I just imagined a profound curse for myself, which is playing a randomizer of this that randomizes blitz inputs.
Hmm.
I would be inconsolable.
It wouldn't be that bad so long as they were randomized into other blitzes and not just like random inputs.
Yeah.
If they were just random inputs, then
If it was random inputs, it would be like playing Soul Calibur again, and I would not tolerate that.
Airblade.
Airblade's a pretty good one, honestly. Like, hits everybody, decent damage. It deals wind-based damage in case you care about that.
Well, I cannot go here, so I guess I'll go here.
Like, look at that. That's just a diaper. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna let them have this one. Ugh.
You're huge. That must mean you have huge diapers. Rust dissolved.
Rust dissolved.
Yes,
Okay,
so
now
that,
a real.
everyone
one.
in Zozu is telling lies except for that one guy who
Except
told.
for that one guy.
Except for that one guy.
It's Boris. You know what? This might be the guy that Demi is useful on.
I'll try it out. Do you have it? Nope. Well, I showed him my poison.
Hmm.
Potion gained a new
Bio's-
level.
Bio's a good one.
Okay, so I might as well. Yeah, actually, stick it back on. Rasp and Osmos seems pretty good if you want to keep using thingies, keep using spells. Okay, so red cap is just a good hat.
Oh, he can also wear the crown.
Yeah,
of course.
It took the crown off of the king. Punisher.
Ursus. Oh man, the Punisher.
Man, it would be so badass if he fought Wolverine.
8,724 gold was stolen.
That's a stealing bear.
That's right.
This bear steals.
The bear took us to the damn cleaners.
I'm taking him to the morgue.
Yeah, but you get your money back if you kill it before it runs away.
I got Ice Shield.
Ice Shield. So before equipping that, I do want to take a look at it in the menu, because all of the elemental shields are as powerful as you think.
Yeah.
But they have secrets in this. Yeah. So if we noodle over to the left there, it teaches ice too.
Wow.
Wow.
Everybody knows that already.
Yeah.
But it makes you weak to wind?
Correct. You absorb ice, fire has no effect, and you're weak to wind.
So they kind of combined the rings with the shields.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, they also combined shields with fucking rods. If you use a shield in combat, it will cast the level 3 spell and break.
I see. Well, the wind makes it feel colder than it actually is, so that's why gold takes extra damage, because it's damaging its reputation. Okay, we'll try. Actually, fuck you.
Yeah, you can crack elemental shields for the thing. I mean, we can throw down a save state and you can try it, because like they are so precious. You can maybe find like 6 of them total in the game. It's wild.
I don't know if I have.
It's probably not important. Bio really fucked him up anyway.
Yeah. I tried breaking him, but obviously it wouldn't work.
Yeah, being functionally immune to 2 common elements is pretty cool. I think that's a good one. These two might be a crime duo, yeah.
Yes,
The bear is certainly a criminal.
He taught that bear how to steal. And if it can be trained to ride on, like, stand on a ball or ride a tiny unicycle, surely they can be still taught to steal.
Yeah. Also, if anyone ever catches them, like, if you catch a bear pickpocketing you, what are you gonna fucking do? It's a bear.
Okay, so this one is all upside.
Yeah. half damage from ice and fire. It absorbs lightning, and wind has no effect.
It's all gravy.
And it gives you precious M block. Yeah, sadly, there's no dual shielding without performing crimes. And even then, I don't think there's, like, a reliable way to do it.
Okay,
Oop.
Alan has my Demi.
Someone has Demi, okay.
Miss.
Man!
It will never be good.
It will never... Percentage damage will never be good, the management.
Okay, so I want to get a good
someone's
one.
about to level up.
Yeah, I want a good one on Eris. So we'll switch over to Fenrir.
Beautiful. So how are you liking Mount Zozo so far?
It seems extremely similar to the other dungeons that have used this tile set. I like the bear that steals from you. I couldn't steal.
Yeah, stealing sucks in this game, even for the enemies.
Learned Osmosis, learned Grasp. Did she level up? No, she's probably one more fight. Yeah, like several dungeons have used these caves and have used I guess Aegis Shield does things.
Randomly evades magic.
20 or 40 in block.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably just like a good block in the shield.
It's pretty close. There's one that is slightly better, but has weird drawbacks to it.
And you still have a mithril shield.
Ooh, got the preemptive.
Everything cooler than... I know what I'll do. You'll not steal from me, you mongrel. Where's Osmosis at? There it is.
Yeah, it's gray magic.
I would assume it would be by Rasp, but it isn't. I wish I could cast sleep on myself and go to bed.
Yo, that would be dope.
I've frequently had the thought that if I worked like the character from Stardew Valley, where no matter where I was, no matter what I was doing, the moment it hit 2 a.m., I would just collapse unconscious. My life would be materially better. If just like... I was just like in the kitchen, like just walking around making a sandwich, and then the clock hit 2, and I just fucking fell to the ground where I was and slept and woke up the next morning. My life would be great.
There's bound to be drawbacks to that.
Oh, certainly, because whenever you do that outside, you get robbed in that game.
Wait, who robs you? It's Stardew Valley.
What happens? You'll get a letter the next day from like either the wild man or the Adventurers Guild man saying like, I found you collapsed outside last night. When I showed up to you, someone was rifling through your pockets, but they ran away as I approached. Sometimes you'll get that message.
See, I feel like, oh man, I feel like that should not happen in Stardew Valley because, like, you know everyone's name.
You know
it's not like the...
now you know everyone in Pelican Town's name. It could be someone from. Okay, it's very funny. The nearby city in Stardew Valley, I'm pretty sure is Zuzu City. Probably a reference.
Oh my god. Someone from Zozo shows up and
robs you
through your things.
Sure, I got a gold hairpin.
Yep.
It does what it's supposed to do.
It does gold hairpin things. It has never been worse. I'm pretty sure the gold hairpin in every other game it exists in is better than it is here.
I imagine it's still probably pretty good.
No, it's still good. It just sucks ass. We will get to the reasons why later. Those reasons are very stupid.
I can delete people with bio at least.
Bio puts in the work. I'm glad to see it eating well after Final Fantasy IV, where it was like single-handedly the best thing ever.
I'm pretty sure you've leveled up by now. No. Now it's Potion's turn. What were you learning? Should I... Guess I'll give you Drain. Drain could ever possibly be useful. Yeah, get your Fenrir. Actually...
Huge bonuses.
I could give him... His Impow is pretty bad. I could give him, rather than giving him MP, I could, like, give him Moduine. Or is there anybody who does Impow plus 2? Not
such
that
a thing does exist, but
yeah.
I don't think we have it, yeah.
I know the rarer ones, like, Odin gives you 2 speed. So I guess, yeah, you'll just get some Impow. Because your MP is fine, you just don't have any Impow. Speaking of Stray, yeah, you're better off with Stray than Moduine. So you're learning Drain. You're learning nothing. I guess I could teach you M-Zone. I use the Burly Boys a lot,
M-Zone.
so that they're... or X-Zone. I use the Burly Boys a lot, so they just kind of naturally have learned everything.
Yeah. But yeah, by sending you to Jadora, I was trying to put more espers in your pocket.
Yeah, I imagine so.
There's 2 for sale.
Well, if you know any get-rich-quick schemes, we can engage in
honestly,
those for a while.
This place is giving us a lot of money. Like, the random battles here give you like 5,000 GP.
Speaking of the Burly Boys just getting everything, like, I barely use him as a wizard, and he's already learned everything. I guess I'll just... Sure, you can learn Dispel. Actually, no, that's stupid. I'm never going to cast the spell even once in my entire life. You can learn Bolt? I think Bolt is like...
At X20, he's going to learn it, like, instantaneously.
Yeah, because I think... I'm never going to cast any of those. Yeah, the bears. I'm going to hire some bears to set up a racket for me. Like cutting his Achilles tendon. Potion gained a level. Okay, potion. What are you learning off of Stray? You know what, that's fine. You can keep doing that. There's a light here. I feel like we're going to get close to the statues. Ah, single bear. If I was designing this game, I would let you equip accessories that increase gold gains, so that a strategy for getting money would be to intentionally get stuff stolen by the bears, so that when you reclaimed your money,
when you get
more.
When you get it back, it gets multiplied by the yeah.
It reminds me of an old exploit in Ancient Domains of Mystery. Called Dragon Gold Doubling. Which I'm pretty sure that the way it worked was dragons would pick up gold. And for some reason, whenever they picked up gold, it would double the amount of gold that they were carrying. So you would just find a place with a bunch of dragons, or find a way of generating dragons, and drop gold for them to pick up, kill the dragon, drop it for another dragon to pick it up to double again. And you can...
Indeed. Yeah, I don't think there's a relic that gives you more money. Kind of the opposite. There's the coin toss. We can rapidly run out of money with a relic.
I don't know why I'm still using slots when they just aren't very good.
I mean, because what the hell else are you doing with him?
Yeah. So speaking of money, I've recently become mentally ill.
Oh?
I have a delusion of... I had you on Bismarck, which, you know what, fine. And I had you on Shote, which, yeah, that's also fine. I have a delusion that I would like to build a house. So I looked at land prices in Canada. I did that wrong. I went too many times.
What brought this about? That doesn't seem like something that just happens at random.
Well, for various of reasons that I'm sure everyone can empathize with, I am somewhat interested in Canada at the moment. And also, call it hokey, but I have always wanted to build my own house. And the two things I recently have just been idling the time by researching and looking up building planning and construction techniques. I'm fighting the Storm Dragon. And it culminated with me just on a lark looking at how much land costs in rural Canada. And the thing is, boy, it's really cheap. It is very cheap. I could buy 20 acres for 60 grand American. Which is like an achievable amount of money. And I know it's a terrible idea. And it would cost a lot more to build.
Yeah, and
what I kind of
and also, well, my big problem is the potential upsides, right? Like, we already know the drawbacks. We were just talking about them. But like, in my mind, you go through all that, and then at the end of the day, you have this beautiful house you built yourself, and you're in rural Canada.
I mean, the thing is, the rural Canada I would be buying land in is about 4 hours away from where I live. It's not very different at all.
Okay, maybe you're ready for...
City boy. Like, I would just be right across Sault Ste. Marie. That ain't very different from rural Michigan.
All right.
I mean, I've lived in rural places my whole life. I mean, again, infrastructure where I've lived, kind of limited. Plus, a lot of the infrastructure I would be building myself. That's part of the appeal.
Like your own septic tank.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Okay.
That's not even the hard part. Sure, I'll heal myself. I'm just kind of auto-battling this fight. Haha, eat it, nerd! The actual problem would be immigration, as always. Although, maybe owning land would make getting a visa easier. I don't know.
Yeah, that's something I never really looked into. The one time I visited Canada, they just sort of like, you know, looked at our passports and looked at us in the car, and they were like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, I mean, if it's just like a day visit, they don't care.
Right? Yeah.
Again, I mentioned Sault Ste. Marie. That's a city that's on the border of the UP and Ontario. People like work on different sides of the different countries. Up, he died. You know why?
Yeah. Because he had the ice shield equipped. Which makes him weak to wind.
You're right. When you're right, you're right. But just the it would be a tremendous amount of work. For a lot of this land isn't fully cleared of trees, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Now, goodbye, Poe.
Yeah, he's just not living through that.
Because one of the reasons you don't want to build right now is because the cost of lumber is really high. However, you can just buy portable mills that are basically like a big bandsaw on a track that like goes on a trailer.
Good gravy.
And it's not very. The hard part is cutting the trees down. The actual milling is not that difficult. You can actually mill with a chainsaw, but God, that would take forever.
So this scenario also involves becoming a lumberjack.
Yes. Which I've cut down trees before. I don't like it. But I can do it.
Yeah. No, in my experience, like, felling a tree is not nearly so bad as grinding out a stump.
Yeah, the stumping it would be. Stumping was,
yeah, that's...
So I'd probably want to buy a backhoe front loader. You can get one of them from the 80s for like under $10,000.
Yeah, and those things are fucking indestructible, so...
They tend to develop lots of problems, but they also tend to kind of work forever if you can fix those problems. I watched a guy on YouTube repair from the ground up a bulldozer from the 40s.
Good God.
And he could still get bearings for it. They were still making them.
Standardized parts. How about it?
You know, scan. Yeah, let's learn about Storm Dragon. I should probably also... Level 74.
Level 74.
He's dead. Okay.
312 health left. Weak to lightning.
But I fully admit...
What a time to scan.
I fully admit that it is a delusion. And it is,
Yeah, I mean, there's the obstacles to this that you can easily imagine, and then the many more that you can't, right? Like,
parts of it is, I've helped build houses before, like I know what goes into it. I got force armor.
Force armor. 7 dragons left.
Okay, there are 7 of them left. Like in the world or in the cave?
In the world.
It would be kind of funny if there were,
Yeah, there's some NPC somewhere who tells us about the dragons, I'm sure.
So when
we might have already met them and just sort of ignored them because they were talking out their ass.
So when I buy my land and start building my house, you'll come help me, right? Can I count on you for the frame raising?
It's, the Codex Man has very few rules in it. It doesn't take much to be a man. But if a friend asks you to move house, you have to help him.
Okay.
That's one of the rules.
So if I help,
and this counts.
It counts. Okay. If I think it
counts.
I could ask you to help me move in. So I need help moving into my new place. Does that count construction of the place?
Constructing the place. I think it does. I think it does. I think you can form a coherent legal argument for just such a thing.
Uh-huh.
See, and he was making good. It's locked. I need a key.
If only I had some kind of archaeologist.
I can't open that.
I need a key. Can't do that. Nope, sorry. Need a key. I don't have a key. Need a key. Nope, sorry. I can't do that. I can't do that. He's doing a haiku. Hello, Teal.
Hey, you're alive?
I suppose I probably should load off one of the Burley brothers just so that... because they've learned all the espers I have.
I mean, either that or we get more espers.
Or we get more espers. But you were telling me to diversify, and that probably includes forcing Teal to be usable. What, is he going to try hiding his shame?
A little bit, yeah.
Merely a diversion. Although another reason that it's a delusion. I know building codes in Canada are a lot more strict than where I used to live. I'll tell you, when we built our house in Arkansas, we didn't have a blueprint, and we didn't tell the county, and they didn't care. But
Whoa!
huh?
I didn't know they had that pose.
They had a sprite for her.
Yeah, Celeste was... she had an embarrassed face. I didn't know they had that pose. It's incredible. And we only get to see it right there. Well, now he's spilling the entire tea about what he's been up to.
Donnie spoke this way, and he returned to the vault. It's locked.
Mm-hmm.
Can I open this later if I have lock with me?
I don't think so.
So I can't open it at all. I can't open it?
Yeah, I don't remember how to open that one. Oh, maybe the key's right here.
What?
There, you got his diary now. I hope you're happy.
Am I? No, I think I
don't know.
I think I just warp out of here, right?
Yeah.
Surely
Rip and run.
I know I'm pretty sure Alan has it.
And we spin in place, and then we're on the world map. Bada bing. So yeah, if you wanna go get Donnie, you just go to the Veldt with a space in your party.
Let's empty out the burly boys. How do I remove? Do I just go down to an empty spot? Yeah.
Yeah, select an empty spot. It's a little jank.
If it's anything like Soten, then the empty spots are items. That's how all the inventory bullshit in Soten works, is that, how do I reform party?
You have to talk to one of your party members.
I imagine this was
in this
the
case, it's only Teal.
He's down here in the machinery room. He's observing the machines, having vowed to become less scared of them. Okay, we'll have Celeste, Teal, and Potion. And we'll put the burly boys on ice. Yeah, there
He's
we go.
got the Murasame and Force Armor.
Like the Thunder Shield has slightly more defense than... This game still had the Thunder is better than Ice is better than Fire, huh?
I mean, I guess. It's 1 point of defense.
So time for... Yep, it's time for yet another person to be saddled with Maduine for a while.
Everybody's getting to know Terra's dad. It's nice.
Okay, so... Okay, Potion is the next to level up. I may as well just stick Fenrir on him so I don't forget to. You're learning Ifrit for Drain, which is fine. Red Cap is also a max HP increaser? Yeah, it seems like it. So it's like... Oh, wait,
If a hat has a color to it, it'll give you more HP.
I'm gonna go talk to that old man to nude everyone, because I took their equipment and espers off, but I didn't take their relics off. Which, Teal, you're now the proud owner of a pair of sprint shoes. And my running shoes if I can find them. 25% is in fact quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta... The Veldt was like... It's not here. This is, it's across from the camp.
The Figaro Desert.
So it'd be way over here? It seems too far east.
Yeah, that's the Veldt. You're on it.
I'm on the Veldt. I'm looking for the town that was on the Veldt, but it might have been destroyed.
Mobliz. That got moved south. We've been there.
Wasn't Mobliz destroyed?
Terra ended up there.
Yeah.
I mean, more or less.
We'll just park somewhere and see if we run into a wild boy. Yeah, just remember what that old lady told us, which was, here's what the Veldt looks like.
Exploder.
I don't remember what number was the good sword tech.
Well, 1 is Dispatch, which deals damage to a random enemy. 2 was Retort. 3 was Slash, which deals percentage damage, so it sucks.
Oh, I don't have any jerky anymore. Do I need it?
No, he knows who we are.
I'm Donnie. I'm your friend. Okay.
Sword Tech 4 is Quadra Slice.
Wait, why is his level?
Attack 4 times.
His level is this lower. He got scooched. You did not want him to.
Yeah, well, I mean, some people join at like a reduced party level. Some join at a higher party level. I don't know what all of the specific numbers of that
Nice.
are. But,
Are we going to spend a while here fighting things on the veldt for Donnie? Stray Cat
You
is
can
probably,
if you want.
It's probably a bit old at this
I don't
point.
know.
Well, if you can remember the names of any monsters I would actually want to fight, I can do this on my own time.
I literally can't remember the name of any. Like, there's bound to be some that are involved in crimes. Oh, Quadra Slam, sorry. 8 is Quadra Slice, which is a similar thing. That was pretty cool, right?
It's very cool, yeah. When they got their counterattacks.
That was his fadeaway.
Yeah. Yeah, what I will do is I will do what all good people did back in the day, which was buy the Brady Games guide or whatever.
No, yep.
And it would just tell
There
you
we
what the
go.
good rages were. And by that, I mean I will go to GameFAQs. And then I will see which ones are available.
Yeah, you don't get XP on the veldt. You do get magic points and money, so it's an invaluable tool for low-level playthroughs. But
I can't you can't Maduine, so I guess you're on Serapum. Granted, his magic is probably the least important. So teaching him Serapum just so that he can use Life 2 or Cure 2 outside of fights is probably the ticket.
yeah. Having everyone be able to do that is really useful. Okay.
So worlds are always
I'm pretty sure that we can get an Esper if we just go to the tiny little triangle in the lower left. That's where Sid was. But the beach there should have a prize for us.
here.
No, the left. That's the right of the map.
Yeah.
That's where Tomasa ended up.
This is
way
kind of
over
like
there on the right.
this is kind of like on the center, but I guess you're right. Well, I was right. You were left. Can I not land here?
That's a desert. You cannot land on the desert. I don't know why.
Esoteric rules.
It's like a rule they came up with in Final Fantasy 1 and they just sort of stuck with it. Okay. So yeah, Sid's fine. But if we go to the beach, there should be
It's a good song from Plock.
a Magicite.
You're a big,
Behold.
are you a Plock head?
Not really.
I'm a big Plock head.
I mean, it's got the it's got good music,
It
right?
does have good music. If I don't move, she's always going to be doing this sassy pose.
Correct.
Plock is merely okay to play, but it's very
like
wonderful in
that was the same Fallen. Tim
that was
Fallen.
Tim Fallen.
Yeah.
Plock is amazing because it's it's like a mediocre British character platformer of which there were a billion. And all those games rule because they have really stupid names like Plock. And it's just like a guy in a yellow shirt. And then they get Tim Follin or his brother to do the music for it. So it's like you launch into this game. It's just like, here's the licensed tie-in game to Pictionary. And it's just going balls to the wall in music.
Yeah, no, like that's kind of the thing about Tim Fallen soundtracks. None of the games that have those excellent
worthy of
songs
it.
in them
None
are
of them are
any
worthy.
good at all.
Yeah.
They're all just like Silver fucking Surfer.
Silver Surfer is
Oh
bad.
my god.
Solstice is pretty bad. Pictionary is actually okay.
It's I guess okay for what it is, but like I don't know if Pictionary really sparks joy in my imagination here.
Palador.
But yeah, Palador. Haste 2, Slow 2, and Float. Wow.
Wow. haste is so exciting when I
Yeah, with the running shoes and all.
have running shoes.
But hey, it's yours. You know, that's another Esper. Didn't have to do anything to get it.
Let's try going to Jador. Which I recall being here.
That is Zozo.
I got the island right. I pressed B instead of A.
Classics of video gaming. Pressing B instead of A.
Actually, I pressed A instead of B because I'm using a Xbox controller. I frequently ask about fuels in video games, and my normal response I get is "Shut up, stop asking." So
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of fuel to.
I don't think it's ever explained. It runs on hopes and dreams.
See, 5 always went out of its way to explain what the vehicles were using, except for the time when Sid repaired the fire ship and made it not use the fire crystal anymore. Okay, what do we got?
Come on, an Esper.
How do you know if it's real or not?
You know it's real if one of the ladies walks forward.
Okay.
If the thing just appears, you can't buy it.
But
but also, there is like...
What's a Zephyr Cape?
God. Zephyr Cape is a relic. It randomly dodges attacks. It's pretty good.
I want to save my money. For...
Yeah, I think the fake things that you can never buy are like a miniature airship and an imp. Like they just put a whole ass imp on there. Wild. Evade or actual evade? It has actual evade. Like it increases your M block. It also has a special check just for it.
Here's an airship.
Yeah, see, lady did not walk forward. A 1200 scale airship. And, you know, you can bid on this or not, you will never win it.
Yeah. I'm driving the price up to... There you go.
And, you know, the dad here buys it for 1 million gold.
Yippee! I've never spelled yippee spelled that way. And the airship follows it home. Everybody gets that pet for free. And I, dumbass, paid 1 million gold for it. Here,
Garbaggio.
pretty sure I can just buy those. Gambling.
That's gambling. Damn it. If it's a magicite, there's no chest. They just plonk the magicite there.
I accidentally bought it. But that's why we did this.
It's yours. It's not yours.
Doing with things I know advance the RNG.
Just fuss around in the menus, yeah.
See?
Aha!
Golem.
That's Golem. You know, the messed up thing about this is that, like, Espers are people, right? Like, that's just a corpse.
Now we're just buying a corpse.
There you go. 20 grand and the corpse of Golem is yours.
Is there any other magicite here or anything else worth buying?
There's one other, which is called Zone Seek.
I have 50k. Stamina +2.
Safe stop and cure too. And Golem is good to summon as an Esper. It does a pretty unique effect.
Does he do the thing
But-
Golem does?
He does the thing that Golem does, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's a handy thing to have.
And you're not just saying that because his hands pop up and stop the damage, right?
I'm saying it for multiple reasons.
Well, you really got a grip on your Golem, don't you?
I have him well in hand.
Imp Robot.
See, lady did not walk forward. It's not...
Imp Robot.
Imp Robot.
Yippee. This must be like hell for 100% speedrunners. It is in Wind Waker, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know of 100%ing this game. I don't even know what that would mean. Like, what, you get all the espers, all the lores, you max out the rage list? Like, that's just... I don't think that and speed go in the same sentence.
All characters and espers is the speedrun category.
Oh, that is gross.
Zone Seek.
Zone Seek! I wasn't lying.
I seek
I think
the
it starts
zone.
at 500 gold. Because no one knows what the fuck this is. I don't know. Maybe there's like an RNG setup that makes it give you the espers.
For this game, there
I really don't
probably
know.
is. Considering how well this game is understood.
Alright, well, for a mere 10 grand, Zone Seek is now yours.
Okay, let's check out Zone Seek. McPower +2! And it has Rasp
Magic power +2.
And
And
Rasp
Raspin Osmos at a good rate.
Probably put that on teal. Because this mag power is pitiful. Alright, well, we got Zone Seek and Golem.
Yeah, you're flush with espers now.
That's a different category. Minimum step count.
Ugh.
It's like a press challenge in Mario 64.
Right. Fucking. What? The kind of thing that's funny about, like, minimum step count or, like, minimum A presses or whatever, or, like, low percent runs as a speedrun category is that, like, you can technically improve the category with a much, much longer time.
Oh yeah, that happened to Hollow Knight, I'm pretty sure, at one point. Like Hollow Knight low percent. They found like a method of clipping that took hours.
Yeah.
So, like...
No, there was a one of the Zeldas that I don't care about.
I'm pretty sure this was Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess? Yeah, where Link stares at a blue rupee for 17 hours and gradually phases through a wall.
Yeah, they found a way around that. They just use Uku now.
Oh, okay.
So the most notable thing about TP low percent is now gone.
Sad. Now there's no reason to think about that game anymore. Pity. Maybe
TP
that's why I couldn't come up
100%
with the
is
name.
like underrated as a speed run, but it's still like not as good as in the other in any other Zelda speed run. It's got nothing it's like all the glamorous stuff in TP got figured out a long time ago, and they haven't figured out anything else for it since. It's like this is Collegan.
It is.
Yeah, you're reminiscing at me. Yeah. Well, that person in Miranda showed me where Narsh was. So I guess I should... Well, they showed me what Narsh looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I should just go to random places on the map until I find something that looks like Narsh. No, this is.
Would you like some direction, or do you want the game to kind of guide you?
They also showed me Doma Castle, which is this, right? Or is this
This is Figaro Castle.
This is Figaro, because Doma Castle also a castle in the middle of desert.
Yes.
But that would be more like you'd have to be like here on the snake, right? Or to the south of the snake.
So this is the old Imperial continent.
Yeah.
And that's Kefka's tower.
Yeah, look how amazing it is.
Isn't it neat? It's got like spirals all around it.
It's a flat square. It's a flat rectangle.
It's only a model.
Say what you will about the quality of like Octopath Traveler or lack thereof, I would say.
Right, we're going in. Form 2 groups. You need 2 groups.
I guess I'm going here. I don't know what this is. But I saw an interesting hole and decided to go in.
You've discovered an interesting hole.
We'll send people capable of... We'll send the Burly Boys with a bad character. And then we'll have Potion, who is capable of some spells, go with Donald and Eris. Hup.
Hup. Whee! Long.
Oh, I can leave.
Yes. Are there really bad characters? Yes. I don't think Cyan is very good.
Okay, I have to re-relic everyone. And and this is why we have 2 pairs of sprint shoes.
Yeah.
Although I don't think I have 6 running shoes. In fact, I think I only have 4.
Probably not yet.
So I shouldn't have all my running shoes on the same party. Teal has 1. I'm gonna take Donnie's.
Yeah. Now, in a sense, there aren't like any bad characters, because just having someone who can equip espers and learn magic spells, they'll do good enough.
Yeah, like Eris, all Eris had going for is a decent magic stat, and sure, I have a white cape.
The character who cannot equip espers is actually pretty good. So
we're gonna give the Burly Boys the the running shoes.
I mean, probably we want to leave, but it's up to you.
You think I should leave?
I do, because this place is the Phoenix Cave, and we want to have like 8 people who are like decently combat capable.
Potion.
Which we're pretty close. We have 6. That's not bad. Yeah, if you just get it. So, you know. Tell you what, here's how we'll do it.
Yeah.
You tell me who you want to go get, and I'll tell you how to go get them.
The nearest available character.
Okay. Probably that is Terra, then. So we're gonna go back to the ruined town of Mobley's.
Okay, and then Everybody gets their shoes back. I could give the egg to Donald.
Would you like an egg in these trying times?
God, would I. They're paying like $1 an egg in California right now. They're 50 cents an egg here.
Good God.
Well, they had to kill every chicken in Georgia. Mobley's.
The tail of the snake.
On the tail of the snake. Because it used to be on the part of the velt, but then it got separated. And even I have to buy eggs right now because it turns out chickens don't lay eggs in the winter. Because they lay eggs when they think they can hatch eggs, and turns out you can't really hatch eggs in the winter, so they know better. I mean, you'll get the odd egg, but you can't rely on it. Ah. An event has occurred in the world. She's left her Bitcoin bed. Or bedcoin bit.
Katarin's gone. We are, in fact, going to take Firma again. Oh, wait. But, you'll be fine. You have Dwayne and Katarin still.
Bombs are tough.
They're in a house.
Unless they are attacked by a rocket-propelled grenade. Then moms are not tough. Sir? Dwayne! Well, one of them is in a house.
Well,
the dog went over here.
You saw the dog, right? Yeah. Ah, secret. I would love to recut that scene with like the word guts popping up and her health going to 1. Or like superbolite or something.
What? Whose health?
The blown up mom with the rocket propelled grenade.
Oh,
the thing that we
okay.
were just talking about.
Yeah, okay. I mixed up the context. I was like, surely none of these characters. But no, you're talking about Hope's dead mother, who got exploded via RPG. Dwayne.
Okay. Dwayne decides to be the man who steps up.
Yeah,
so.
Which he should, but also he's not wrong to be concerned about having a child in the post-apocalypse.
Yeah, when everything's ruined and you don't have any
food,
safety or stability, and legendary monsters attack your town on the regular.
Obviously, we are going to need children. Children are the future, Kaz. But
can't get far without them.
But also, not when Funbaba is around. Poison.
Honestly, poison is pretty good against this guy. I think he absorbs lightning.
We'll find out.
Yeah. He's a lightning guy. See?
Can Stray Cat just like randomly pull out poison? I had never seen that before.
I have no idea. Does he also get access to his full spell list when he's... Uh-oh, the Baba breath. Whoop! We're out of here.
All right, I got one more in me. Never mind. Well, he didn't even wait until all of us got bobbed away. It was just two's enough.
Alright, she assumes her powerful super form.
I must protect the child.
And for this battle only, she stays in super form.
I used Were Rat instead of Stray Cat.
Oh, instead of Stray Cat, okay.
I mean, it was working out pretty fine.
Yeah. Man, that's really good. Oh, and this time when they randomly put Terra in your party, they optimum equip her. So she's actually got gear now. And deals 1.5x damage with her moves, which is how she pulls that shit out. Depending on what we had equipped, it might have randomly given her a Thunder Shield, too, and wouldn't that be a humdinger in this fight?
I think Sabin has that.
Hmm.
There we go. Just threw some cats at him.
He's just gone. But yeah. I'm pretty sure you can do this after you get the airship. Man, not even magic points? Punk-ass Funbaba.
We've slain the Funbaba, and now the children will be terrified of...
I'm always afraid.
I've been hiding it from you all this time, but I'm half monster. And I will not revert to, so you can come up to me while I'm a monster and form me like, I'm not scary.
Look, if you can't accept me in my monster form, you don't deserve me in my mother form. Something like that. But anyway, the children instantly learn tolerance, which is great.
Really, should we be tolerant of monsters?
Yeah, probably. Well, like literal monsters? Yes. People who are monsters? Probably not.
Or monsters who are monsters? Or monsters
I
who are
don't think
people?
that can exist.
You know, I don't believe you. Because, you often hear things like, oh, there's no such thing as a bad dog. It was a bad trainer. That I know to be false. I have known perfectly trained dogs who were raised with love, who are also evil. I have known evil dogs. So surely a real life monster like a bear. Like we could probably have a grizzly bear, like a Kodiak bear, who is also just naturally evil. And then that would be a monster who is a monster.
Okay.
So
no, you're bringing me back around. So if we're going by the like Dungeons and Dragons alignment system, that's like
yeah.
a bear who is evil.
A bear who is evil.
The evil bear.
An evil bear. I mean, it's what makes bears turn to crime, Kaz. It's their lust for evil.
That yeah, the criminal bear who
The criminal
pickpockets
bears.
you for 8,745 gold at a time.
And they sell like penny stock schemes to elderly and all over the place. These bears with their scams and their evil deeds. These bears commit land deed fraud. That's what these bears are doing. These evil bears. I'm sure it's called love I believe in a thing.
No need to
love.
put it in scare quotes there, hun. I mean, find your confidence here.
Children are the future, Kaz.
Yes. So, Tara learned an important lesson.
Dwayne!
To believe in herself and also all of these adopted children.
She's learned to embrace the incredible power of violence.
Hmm.
She's flying and sparkling just for fun. Also,
I absolutely love to pieces that you don't have to do this. You never actually have to go recruit Tara. You can just leave her there.
yeah. Okay, her mag power is great. Well, let's you know what? Great timing, Burnhead.
Oh, you wanted to... You were feeling like wrapping up?
No, I mean,
or-
we had a very clean break of like...
Ah.
We had just finished a dramatic scene, so let's go kill Ishin and then maybe
It's
play
time
a
to
little...
kill Ishin.
maybe play a bit more. So let's
Yeah, the Fat Swordsman has the right of it. Like, this main character that almost the first half of the game was the entire focus of, totally optional.
totally optional.
I submitted that as a question to Arcade Pit, and it came up. I forget exactly how I phrased it, but it was like... The responses were, like, Celeste, Edgar, Setzer, or Terra. And it's like, which of these people can you skip recruiting? It's like...
Okay.
So it's a fun little question.
Sekiro gonna capture? It is, and because of its silliness, I have Final Fantasy still capturing. Okay. I'll give you the wizard eyes.
Oh, I get to watch you fight Ishin. Okay, great.
Yeah, why would I deny you the front row seats?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
So we're 5-2.
no reason.
I lost in a weird way the last time I fought Ishin.
Yeah. The man can kind of just fucking kill you.
Oh yeah. Double hard mode Ishin is no smoke. As Birdhead would know, due to being the Ishin master. Do you have audio? I forgot if I checked that
Yeah,
box
I do.
or not.
I do.
It must be a remember checkbox. Go forward.
How dare
deflect.
you attack me with a weird texture, old man?
He has the power of wind. For some reason. I get with enough training you can become capable of anything, Kaz.
Yeah. He's just like Yasuo. My favorite League of Legends.
Is he your favorite? Do you
No.
prefer him to misfortune?
I do not. I think Sarah is up there.
I have noticed you referred to her as Sarah.
That's her name, Sarah Fortune.
That was a weird Ishin. That might have been a rare Ishin. Him deciding to chain those two moves together. Okay. Rare Ishins are how you get killed.
Alright, well, we're not killed yet.
No,
I mean, we kind of are. But
yeah, shadows die twice.
yeah.
You didn't decide
Which
to do
is the
the
thing that you are, I guess. You're a shadow, right?
Yeah, I'm a shinobi.
Okay. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Another weird Ishin, because he didn't decide to do the second part of his Ichimonji. Okay, so now I'll get a few swipes in while he's going into phase. Divine Confetti, try to get in the middle distance so he jumps. And then use Mortal Draw.
Which, that carries some risk to it, right? Because he could...
Yeah, he
like,
can...
You can
He can.
No.
It does carry a risk because it locks you down, and if he can pick, if he doesn't get properly stunned, a move that he can do out of it.
Yeah.
But getting damage on Ishin 2 is so important that I think it's worth the risk. Gonna jump. But now I've got 2 mortal draws on him, so my posture damage is gonna stick.
Yeah. He's definitely in the sticky place. Man.
Almost Ishin 3. This Ishin is actually going pretty fast. There we go.
Ooh.
Can I get the double? Not quite the double. I'm going to do something called plugging my controller in because it stopped vibrating.
Uh-oh.
which is my precursor hint telling me that my battery is dying. There we go.
That would be an unfortunate way to lose.
I've had it happen before.
Oh, jeez. Out on a technicality. Didn't think that Ishin could ring out you, but here we are.
It's a foolish warrior that does not keep his sword sharp and his controller charged. Oh, fuck. Man, that was entirely brainstem. I did not plan that at all.
Yeah, that did not look like it rose to the level of thought. That was just...
That was instinct. I used Ultra Instinct to dodge the move. Okay, we're 6-2.
Work.
Also, yeah, here's a fun thing. He's his posture bar is very slowly unfilling, and you can just hit him as much as you want. He will never get back up, but he's become a prop. Okay, we still have a few minutes though, so we can go back to FF6 and like find the next place to go.
Okay.
Where's Mog at?
Mog is in Narsh.
Mog is in
the Noble
Narsh.
Cave.
And now I have to do the impossible task of finding Marsh on the map. And it should be... You'd think I would remember where it was, considering I went there so many times, but...
It looks very different now, is the thing. And also, Narsh has the drawback of being, like, a cave in a mountain, rather than, like, showing any town stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look like a town. It looks like a fucking hole.
Well, if these games are about holes...
Final Fantasy V is indubitably about holes. This one, a little less so.
At first,
Yeah, you got Terra back now. Hooray!
I should probably go and set my party back up.
And her powerful super form no longer sucks ass.
Oh, does it last longer?
Yes. You still build it up the same way, which is by, like, increasing this hidden meter by doing fights. But once she's ready to pop off, she can get multiple turns out of it now, which is, like, good.
She's embraced violence.
She's doing it for the kids.
Oh, now I gotta do this. Who has Fenrir? Okay, you don't need Fenrir. You should get Palador. No, you should get Zone Seek.
Zone Seek.
And you should get Fenrir. You're on Maddie. And you're on Serapum. Okay. And we're all pretty far away from levels, except Potion, who is kind of a far away from level. You know what? Sure. Now you get the you get the Thunder Shield. Then you get the Aegis Shield because you're the protagonist. And you get the Ice Shield. There you go.
Nice.
Well, I always
Would you
forget.
like to know about the dragons?
Sure. I would love
Considering we've killed one and it said 7 remain. Yeah, there are 8 elemental dragons hidden around the world. 2 of them are in the final dungeon, so don't get any bright ideas. If you destroy all 8 of them, you get a special Esper.
Wow. Is it Bahamut?
Nope.
Ooh. Not Bahamut.
It's not Bahamut. We could get Bahamut at this point, but it's kind of dicey.
Okay, is Narsh up here in the Ridley head? No.
The Ridley head has the Colosseum in it.
Yeah, it's the
Narsh is to
Colosseum.
the east.
Yeah.
So something on this island here is Narsh.
Well, there's a cave. Is it the caves of Narsh? Kind of looks like the
It could
caves of
be.
Narsh. We are assailed
You're not
by
gonna let us in.
Gecko Roach. Oh, look
Oh,
how
God.
adorable that guy is.
Reach Frog is a menace.
We'll just give you a 2.
So the problem with Reach Frog there is it has access to Rippler, which is criminal magic.
I'll throw a cat at him and see what happens.
And as if one criminal act wasn't enough, he can also jump.
Well, it's fine. He's
You
cute.
know. Kind of appropriate for a frog, of course, but... Chock-a-bop. Bop him. Boop.
There I am.
I guess that move's alright.
I got a. It's all right if everybody else is already committed to their actions and like.
Oh, yeah.
You're
And
not
you
waiting.
Can, like, spend the time waiting on it.
Yeah. I gotta keep in mind that you can like swap turns just by like, pressing a button. That's not
Yeah.
it. That's not in my repertoire because so few games let you do it.
Yeah, like, the fact that FF5 doesn't let you do it always pisses me off. Because I'm used to FF6. And that's just like, you just press the X button.
There are test riders here in
Test Rider.
Narsh. Yeah, Teal is a TP character living in an MP world.
Yeah, that's kind of it, isn't it?
We gotta get him some joy. And then he'll start fighting better. We got a healing bucket.
Yep. The special healing bucket, yay.
Who are you? Don't matter.
Only a treasure hunter could pick that lock.
Should I go get Locke first?
Nope. We're going to ignore most of Narsh because it's locked off to us. We're just here for the Moogle.
Mastodon.
The reason that I say no, we shouldn't get Locke right now is you have to do the entire fucking Phoenix Cave to get him. Which is where we left
That's
because
what
we didn't have enough people.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm going to be spending some time in the Veldt. So I'll be able to get people get some MP magic points on people.
Yeah.
I got to remember how to get to the caves, which I think there's a way up here. No.
Yes. No, this is good. This is Arvis's house. You remember Arvis.
Mastodon.
It's like a mastodon, but nastier. He's the Mastodon.
I do like Mastodon a whole lot, although I'm kind of a fake Mastodon fan because I only really oh, fuck, I don't even remember the name of the album. I'll look it up because it's just called Leviathan. That's what I thought. I like Leviathan and
You know that I don't know anything about music, right? But
I don't recall. Well, I'll have to make you listen to Leviathan then, so that you can learn about entry level prog metal.
I do like prog.
I like
Yes.
much the same. I'm a reformed prog head. Spent a lot of time listening to King Crimson.
It's just called Wizard. How about that?
It's Wizard. Yeah, we're rolling high on the Chocobobs today.
It's a pretty common one.
I respect... my mic just clipped. I respect Rush a lot, but I just never liked Geddy Lee as a vocalist. That's not his fault.
Ooh, 7 flush.
Ah, that's true. It's like Mick Jagger. If you ever want to feel bad, if you ever want to feel better about your career, your ability to sing, just remember that Mick Jagger was in one of the most successful bands of all time. He's not bad.
I heard that he had some moves.
He did have moves. David Byrne, Mick Jagger just kind of worked with what he had. David Byrne was more like he had something in him that he had to get out.
What I'll say about David Byrne is that name never tracked like a musician to me. That's just someone who makes documentaries.
Now, David Byrne is a cartoon character.
Oh.
I'll always remember that story. Was it Brian Eno who was talking about the time he and David Byrne got mugged? And a mugger pulled David Byrne into a bush, and David Byrne said, "Oh no!" like a cartoon character. Surely Burnedhead knows that anecdote better than I do.
That is very funny.
Now, was it Brian Eno? See, I'm not that familiar with Brian's music, but I do know him for Windows 95.
We'll show these wizards who the real wizard is. Ice 2.
Doomstep. Brian Eno did produce like 4 Talking Head albums. That makes sense then. Yeah, that does seem to be the good move.
4 is pretty good. 8 is another version of 4 that does more damage. In case you ever get to 8. I don't remember what 5, 6, or 7 do.
I have Donnie do to Serap him. Like, I should have given him skills, or something to gain stats, but I don't really care. I've played games where I did runs where I needed to like save reset on bad lord levels, that kind of thing. This game, I do not think requires that devotion of me.
Yeah, like even if your magic stat isn't huge, you can make up for it with the power of the spell itself.
The rail transferred over to Firma to get her cast queued up, and then Teal can stand here like a dumbass for several seconds. Did I get a tonic? You know, what did you learn, Donald? He learned something from Serapim, and also he learned something from his shield.
Yep.
Yeah, double grind. That is something they tried to fix in Final Fantasy VIII. And they accidentally did fix it, but not in the way they planned. Because they created the fun sub-method of playing the game where you just don't gain levels. And the palette on these dogs is really bad.
Oh yeah.
They replaced it with draw grinding, yes.
Yeah. I have thought a lot about how to do a version of Final Fantasy VIII that isn't terrible. And I think part of it is having the junction benefit of a spell max out at like 25. So such that
yeah,
you can actually use your spells without feeling bad about it ever. And probably make the benefits for junctioning not so fucking dramatic. But what do I know?
Okay, you're becoming a wizard. You've learned a lot of good spells now.
That's good.
So I should probably just keep Zone Seek on you to increase your mumps.
For the power.
I mean, I could, you have life on you, right? He doesn't have life, so I should probably stick Serapim on him. How's Donnie doing with Serapim? He's learned Cure too. Everything else doesn't really matter. We'll put Bismarck on him. Because he can actually use the strength. I'm going to put Serapim on you so you can finish getting life. Hello, Mog.
There you go. He's just here.
I thought you were feeding the worms, Koopo. That's like the grimmest line in the game so far. I thought you were a rotted, fetid corpse. Loaming in the ground.
I imagined the state of decay of all of your bodies.
I imagined you were dead. Say, we could use some squatch muscle.
He's somewhere in the mines. Now talk to the place where he just was.
There you go. Charm. Okay. Is that a relic?
It is a relic that only Mog can equip.
I'll look at that when I have Mog. Should I try to find the Squatch, or should I go get Mog in my party?
We're gonna need Mog in the party to get the Squatch.
That's what I was anticipating.
Yeah.
You know... do you know?
Are you in the know? Yeah.
So next time we'll get a Squatch, and then we'll go do Phoenix Cave.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. There is one thing we might want to do before that, though, so that we don't like put too much on our plate. We can open the way to the Squatch And doing that will give us Vangarlamander.
Okay, so we should do that. We can do that now.
Or Tritalk.
If it doesn't, if it doesn't last, if it doesn't take that long, I don't mind going over.
It's like one boss fight, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so we'll... You. Now we're sticking potion in the back.
Alright. Moog Jugular, here he is.
Okay, Moog. You know what, sure. Although you... Wait, where'd all my crystal shields go?
Mog cannot equip Crystal Shield. For whatever reason. But he can equip Ice or Aegis.
Yeah, I'll give him Aegis.
The massive 52 M block on that boy. Impressive.
Do I have somebody with a... You can pick up that. Sure. So you have worse stuff, I'll give you the better helmet. Okay, Moogle Charm.
No random encounters.
You know what, I think that's fitting at this exact moment. Since we're going on a sneaking mission.
Yeah, that's kind of great.
Let's immediately put Moog up there in terms of... How are you doing, Teal? Have you... Ugh. Well, work on Stray instead. So we can get Moog going.
Getting Moog going.
You also renamed him Moog. That's very funny. I'm sure we renamed him Moog for different reasons. Yeah, I named him after a synthesizer.
All right, so to get to the Yeti and also Vangarlamander, we have to go to the place that we fought Kefka at. You remember that?
The cliffside.
When we were protecting Bannon.
Yeah.
That place. Yeah.
Where there were men. And that's just on the other side of the caves, right?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
So we would go like past where we got Mog, because where Mog was the Moogle defense minigame.
Right. It's weird how often that happens in Narsh. Like, protect the VIP, switch your party, and that kind of shit.
Well, a mine is sort of like a defensible location. Like, it makes sense, because it's a area with only one opening. So any assailant has to come from a known position into a choke point. However, that's just my Dwarf Fortress brain talking. So I think it was up. This is just exactly where I came from. Or was it? Did I discover circles? No, this was yeah. And then we go around. I almost remember this dungeon after having done it 3 times. But only almost. I don't think I have to pull that
And that puts us back out at the beginning. Yeah.
Oh, I can talk to the... I can talk to the door.
I mean, we probably want to take a different approach.
Than here?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll come over here and see what's here. Nothing. I will say it's very peaceful with the Moogle charm.
Yeah, but no encounters.
The music.
No encounters is kind of sick.
Although that's gonna make you... I have complicated feelings on abilities to manipulate encounter rates in video games. Like, in a way, they are indisputably convenient. However, they are kind of a condemnation of the game's pacing.
Yeah.
But I tend to
we don't want to go this direction.
Oh, we don't want to go this direction?
Yeah, no, this is how do you get to the Moogle, it's not how to you get to the other place.
Okay, then what's the... Do I just
go back through Arvis's house. You just go in the middle of the... Yeah, middle of Narshan up.
See, I thought the two mines were connected. But
they are not.
It's straight north of Midtown. Everybody's telling me now.
Yeah. So, encounters, turning them off. Complicated thoughts.
Complicated. I tend to prefer games where like there's overworld encounters, but I can't say they're better because that tends to encourage like leaving the screen and coming back over and over again to spawn monsters again. I think I just go up.
So this is where we first found Tritalk.
Is this where Tritalk was?
That's not where Tritalk is now.
Well, I guess I have to go this way because this is like the only way to go.
That is the only way left, yes. My thoughts about like being able to manipulate random encounters or like reduce them or turn them off or whatever. I don't like doing it. I don't like turning off random encounters if that ability is available, but I will do it. Especially if the game itself is not meaningfully about limiting your resources, right? Because like you could have a scenario where no individual random encounter is scary to you, but the amount of like drain that it puts on your capabilities over time across many encounters could start to be meaningful. You found another one of the 8 dragons. Good work.
That missed.
It did. Your M block is getting pretty high.
I don't know scan on this character. Well, I'm going to assume that you're weaker to fire. What dance do you like, Kaz?
We should probably not dance with him here. We want him to learn a new dance.
Oh, Gam says. As for fighting. I feel like cats are going to solve this fight. Cats and usages
like
of
fire too. Yeah.
Fire too. I gotta say, this mythical 1 of 7 dragons just looking like a mini drag is kind of funny.
Yeah. Painful.
Except for Terra.
I mean, that's the ice shield for you. Surge! Look at that.
He made a shape appear.
Spooky shape. But yeah, I think what happened with the 8 dragons is they came up with the idea for like 8 dragons without realizing that they had like 3 different valid sprites for dragons. And then they're like, oh fuck, what are the others gonna look like?
There's no room for more. I got a force shield.
Force shield. 6 dragons left. So the force shield is kind of funny because it has 0 defense, but it has good M block.
Which is to say it has good block.
Yeah, if you can... It's one of the things that allows you to push someone into, like,
like in block 100.
absurd M block territories. Like if you give him the force shield and then
Like a white cape.
a white cape or something,
might already
then
have
he's gonna be
one.
pretty close to invincible.
Nope, he's got my sprint shoes on. I put Gale hairpin on you instead of gold hairpin. How nice.
Gives us more preemptives.
That goes well with my Moogle charm. Okay, let's try a white. Let's try a white cape. And then force shield. 91.
91 M block. So cool. He's pretty close to becoming untouchable.
I mean, somebody has gotta. You know what, Donald? No. I mean, I need sprint shoes, so.
All right. And you can even save the game. They
love
left
saving.
the save point here.
I love saving my game.
Yeah,
What has an 8
fine
shell?
time for it.
That's funny.
The force shield does, yeah.
I mean, I guess I could do the thing. It requires finding it on. You know. Presumably, it's by the other shields. No, because it's on his body.
It's equipped, so yeah.
Now, who knows where it put it? Hopefully at the
Probably
bottom.
like-
At the bottom.
Yeah.
You can teach a shell times 5. 50% damage. So is that like the actual shell effect, or is that the shield?
No, that's in
independently does
addition.
it? That's in addition. Okay, so the shell. What I'm learning is that the force shield is really powerful because it.
All right. So we fight Tritok, and defeating it will open the way to the Yeti.
I've learned ice too. My party may be poorly set up for this.
Well, Moog just learned some magic, so
Well, I probably should have checked Moduine off of him, but okay.
yeah, Firma absorbs ice, so I don't think we could possibly lose, but yeah, you solved it. Use fire.
Yeah.
We gotta break him out. Does Teal know fire too?
No.
No.
This is kind of auto-attacking because, I want to see what a cat can do. I'm out of potions. I might conceivably have to use a tonic or tincture or something, though.
Hmm. Well, that's what a cat can do. Sword? Does Sword Tech 1 ignore defense? I don't think it does.
I'll try.
It might. I mean, it certainly couldn't do worse than, like, 7, you know? Yep. Frozen. So here's a bit of funny business. If you want your people to be unfrozen, you can cast fire on them.
Yeah, if it weren't those two guys, I might care about them. But, my berserker's not so much use.
But what I'm saying is it's a reason to keep Fire 1 around.
Ah, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Who are you? Don't matter. Want some ride? Of course you do. Could that stupid war possibly have lasted 1,000 years? I can't believe this. And then he voluntarily dies.
Yes.
We got Tritalk. That opens the way to the Yeti.
And yes, that's the way to the Yeti.
Is the Yeti easy to get, or should I call it a night?
We should call it a night. It's an entire fucking thing.
Okay, so we'll,
but there is a convenient save point right here.
Convenient save point.
And we got Tritalk, which you might be excited to learn the capabilities of.
Yeah, we'll look at Tritalk. Tritalk. Ah, yes.
3.
We've entered the domain of power.
3.
Okay. I'll take Donnie to the vault, go through this silly dungeon again. Having no encounters will make it not terrible. And we'll start teaching explosions to people. And magic +2, you're right. But
yeah,
that's going to be it for now.
That's a powerful Esper.
Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for joining Kaz. It's always a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Good
work defeating Ishin again.
We fought Ishin again. I presume that Jins is still streaming. Ah, he's doing more Packmaster. Okay, that's good. I like that.
Packmaster.
It's the biggest character mod in...
Oh, right. The Slay the Spire, where it's like dependent on other unlocks.
Yeah, it's
like a mix of a bunch
It's a
of
character who
characters.
has mod support for other people to come make packs for them, and then you like draft an opening deck, and that decides what cards you can open. It's the most mod of all mod characters, and it's one of my favorites. I really like Packmaster.
Ah, well.
We'll look at the schedule. It says Friday. Today's not Friday, but today is
When
Friday.
does
in
Slay the
spirit.
Spire 2 come out? Hold on.
When does Slay the Spire 2 come out?
I think that's the kind of thing that will get me to play Slay the Spire again. Because I burned myself off of that pretty hard.
I mean, how many hours to Slay the Spire do I have? Probably a billion. 400? That's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm clocked at 408.
Yeah.
I did enough, you know?
We've done enough.
We've
Whereas,
done enough.
I mean, I have a paltry 42 hours in Lost Branch, Toho Lost Branch. But tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to be doing more Signalis. I've got the hunting rifle. Wow, we got new stuff. That game has been ups and downs. I've been enjoying it a lot.
Yeah?
It's sort of... I described it as referential to the point of plagiaristic, but also it's doing some cool stuff. I would like to get further into Dark Souls 2 Rando. I knew it might take a while to beat it, but I didn't quite realize the mess I had gotten myself into when I signed up to do Dark Souls 2 Randomizer. I've been thinking about Dwarf Fortress. The Evil Embark is kind of stalling out, where the gimmick has not been as interesting as I had hoped. Really, it's just like a glacier where I just never go to the surface. So I might start a new fortress in Dwarf Fortress, because I found something really special. So on Thursday we might be doing that, and then next week we'll be doing this. Anything from you, Kaz, coming up, or you just playing JRPGs on Saturday?
Yeah, well, that's the only regular thing. I might have to negotiate, depending on factors. I might have to negotiate when we do Final Fantasy VI and so on. because of secret reasons. But you know, we'll talk about it.
My schedule is flexible, so long as I
When
know
I
about it
have-
ahead of time.
When I have any energy left in the day to do like a video game live stream, I will do it. I've been playing Darkest Dungeon 2 because the Kingdoms mode came out.
How's that?
And confusing. it is quite a flummoxing thing, and like everything in this stupid fucking game, doesn't explain itself super well, and you just have to figure it the fuck out yourself.
You just gotta figure it out.
But I did have a breakthrough, which is that you need to defend your inns. If your inns do not have defenses, then you cannot protect them, and you automatically put them, or if they're besieged, they automatically lose. And if you lose 5 of them, you lose the run.
Yeah, because I guess like inns are where you get your units from usually, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't have a way to get new
I mean,
units,
they are now. It's weird. Like everyone starts camped. You start with 4 people, and like all the rest of your recruitable heroes are just sort of camped out at one of the inns. And you have to like go get them to put them into the party, and you can swap out party members. And they like want you to do that because if you keep the same person around for too long, they get fatigued and their like max health gets eaten into. So there's this kind of, you know, pressure to cycle people in and out, but also that super sucks. I don't want to have to like cycle people in and out all the damn time. That's just not how this game is made. It's weird. It's like they took Darkest Dungeon 2 and like halfway turned it back into Darkest Dungeon 1 without the real capabilities of doing that.
Well,
And I think that it's a bad game mode. I think it might just be bad.
it might be bad. It might need some work. It is new, right? Like,
yeah, it is.
maybe
But they've
it-
been working on it for like 2 years. Like a lot of effort went into this.
maybe
So much that they didn't even update their stupid tutorials with the up-to-date graphics. The assholes.
Well, that's been Kaz. We're gonna go watch Slay the Spire. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks to Kaz for joining. Good night, everybody.